What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm not wearing my headset today because I got this other microphone that projects. I can project a little better with this. I can pick it up without being on my head. It's more comfortable. So, the reason why I'm doing this type of video for today's video game dev vlog video series, I think it's the fifth one. I think, yeah, day 5. Is the reason why I'm doing this is this is this is the last time you're going to see my lovely face. Take it in. Yeah, I just showered. I'm all fresh. It's the last time you're going to see this. I was thinking about this, my video series, and it's kind of distracting. You gonna focus? You gonna focus, camera? There. It's kind of distracting to have my face over a video game, both for me rewatching it and for others. I don't think it's, I'm here. This video series is not about me. This video is about me, but this video series is not about me. It's about this project that I've put my heart and soul and sweat and tears and other fluids into. I put a lot of love into this and a lot of hard work, and I feel like this video series is both sort of a, if this project, it might be successful. I'm not counting on it. I don't think, I don't know what the chances are, but I'm comfortable with it not being a success. If it's not a success, then this is kind of a nice write-off, a nice memento to all that I've done, to all the work I've put into it. And it's almost like when you work on something for so long, it's your work, but it becomes its own beast, and you almost lose kind of claim on it in a weird sort of mental way, where now I'm working on something that I don't feel like I've entirely built. It's kind of strange, but that's just a little side note. So what I'm saying is that this video series is in dedication to this thing that I feel, I'm lucky to have the opportunity to have made, and whatever it ends up being, and wherever it ends up going. And so, this video series is not about me dancing around and making funny stuff. It's like I said, it's a sort of it's a nice document, if you will, of what I've done and what I have and what this thing is and what I hope for it to be. And I don't know what these 3 months will bring, and I don't know what the future will bring past those 3 months. And we'll talk about that probably closer to the end of the 3 months to talk about where it's going, where I think it might go. But I'm not gonna pause the video if I have a brain fart. This is a full one-time recording, so it's both that, and this video series is also for me to kind of hold myself accountable, and also my buddies, hold me accountable to doing what I said, where every day I'm doing work on this, every day I'm making a video, and they kind of go hand in hand. I don't really want to make a video every day. I'd much rather make a video like every 4 or 5 days or every week, so I can show all the new content without showing you the intermediate stages, the testing stuff, and it'd make higher quality videos. But doing a video every day, it keeps me honest. It keeps me, it's the window to the world for these 3 months, and it's just I felt like it'd be cool to share these hopefully exciting and painful months with you guys. And it's going to be, the content is going to be, it's not going to be high quality, because it's every day I'm just recording 1, maybe 2 takes if I really mess up the first one, just releasing it. I don't care. But that's what this video series is. And later, once I get everything else kind of stabilized and normalized, I'd love to do YouTube content that's higher quality and not just about my game. I have some interesting ideas both both kind of funny and both kind of both and interesting. Using cool graphics shit and weird shit. So, but that's later once I can focus on that. So yeah, and I'm not going to show I probably mentioned I'm not going to show my face in the video anymore because I just want of course you'll hear me. You'll hear this sexy voice narrating what you're seeing, but I don't want to. Yeah, I just want this to be about. I just really was like, okay, a lot of Twitch people, a lot of people who are doing game dev or gameplay on Twitch, they show their face. That makes sense, but it's kind of it's probably better if I don't. Just I know a lot of people are gonna be sad not seeing my face every day, but you'll hear my voice every day, and yeah, and it'll be nicer to look at. Especially, I really like in this game when you turn off the UI, it makes it just kind of gives you a much more simpler thing to see. And I'd like for the end game to have some sort of UI options where it can minimize it while still allowing you to play. And yeah, that's another thing. Like I could talk about this game, its ideas, its facets for hours. I'm trying not to do that because I don't want to make huge rambling videos that aren't really relevant to the audience. Right now, like I said, the audience is just a small group of people, and I don't know if it'll grow. Like I said, I'm first and foremost doing this for myself and this project, this cool thing, hopefully cool, and it has a lot of potential. It's not only in what kind of game it could be, but the whole thing is pretty much open source. So when I release it, if it actually gets a following, a lot of modders are going to have a field day, and people could literally just take this game in its own direction without any input from me if they want. But so that'll be interesting if it gets to that point. Yeah, but I guess anything else? Yeah, but I don't want to. Yeah, so okay, I remembered what I was talking about. So. Yeah, if this, in a couple days, I'm gonna make a nice overview video that covers all that I want to express to new time viewers, and that I'll link around and see if it gets any attention. If not, it's cool. It's cool. This is I consider it like homework. Like I'm not excited to do this every day. I'm excited to do it every week. I'm not excited to do it every day, but I don't mind doing it, and it does keep me. It's like, okay, if I slack off today. People are going to see that, not much has been done. And I do have some new stuff to show, but I'll just wait for tomorrow because it'll still be there. Cool stuff, right? And today is also kind of a little bit of a strategy day where I'm thinking of how I actually want to, now that I have certain features in and working in some way, I want to think of the larger scope of how they're going to be used. So it's a brainstorming day more so than a coding day, and so tomorrow we'll have some cool stuff to show. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of this special time in my life. It's the grind. It's the crunch time. So it hasn't been too bad so far. It's been I've pushed it here and there, but also being 3 months, and especially being the start of it, I am kind of setting off on a sort of pace for a marathon. So I'm not pushing myself 100% every day, and because I realize you need rest, you need to recuperate before the next day. And once we get into the last month and a half, then I'll start kicking it up to the point where it's like, I'm dying. But for the first part of it, it's going to be it's not a relaxed pace, but it's just not overdoing it. I've learned my lesson here and there. So yeah, guys, thanks for listening to my rants. Thanks for joining me in this adventure. All right, it's real nice of you guys. I really like you guys and stuff. All right. So yeah. So this is video 5, and we have 85 more videos until I have some game. It might be shit. It might not be shit. Either way, I'm gonna put a cap on it and say that's gonna be released. Now, with the caveat that here's actually one thing I wanted to talk about. The graphics, animations, and sounds, all the content that isn't necessarily code based or part of the game design itself is I'm just doing a step up from the programmer art version. So it's going to look okay, but I intend to, before or after release, to work on that. I think I mentioned that, but it bears repeating that a lot of this stuff is still first draft. And for example, these spheres I've done, and I have these cylinders rotating around them. Those cylinders won't look like that. They'll look like some sort of techno space geometry or whatever that'll actually look more interesting and less whatever. So and there's also like cool surface effects I can do local to the player on the surface of those spheres, but that would take more work that I'm not interested in doing until I got most of the core gameplay set in stone. So with all the graphics, it's more about the functionality moving forward at this point, and depending on how fast things go over the next couple months, I'll have time before the release to upgrade, to update the graphics and sounds. And I made most of the sounds in the game. A couple of them I borrowed from a free open whatever, but I've learned how to make better sounds. So I think once I put some energy into that, we'll have some actually higher quality stuff and atmospheric sounds and whatever. So it's not just going to be like, oh, you're shooting and you're walking and jumping and that's all you hear. Sound is an often overlooked but very important part of an experience. So, all right, that's my rant, and thanks for watching it through this far if you have. And this is the last time you're going to see this lovely face. All right, so take it in. Take it in. Like the beard? You like the haircut? It's all right. All right. See you guys later.